Trying to get my Isaac on. I'm at my shop. I was just doing videos for the coffee shop next door. I was thinking that I was going to start clearing some stuff out because I'm only here for like 6 more weeks, but I don't think I'm ready to do it yet. It's one of those things. Like, I think I need to figure out where to begin. I'm thinking I'm going to go get some food. Weather is really starting to heat up. You can start to... What was that? Anyways, the weather is really starting to heat up. You can feel it. I feel like it's going to be a really hot summer. Not too excited for that. So right now I've got this magnetic mount, stuck it way up on the sign. Well, when I say way up, I'm so short, I can't really get that high up, but I'm trying to get my Isaac on. If you're out and about, like on the streets, these magnetic mounts are pretty cool because you can get so many different shots that are way cooler. I definitely got to bring it out more. The other day, Isaac was telling me this is what he uses, and you know, even though I don't have a nano, I should get a magnetic mount. And I was like, damn, I have one, and I just never really think about using it. I'm gonna try. Currently, it is so hot, and it was 90 degrees today, and I didn't do much filming. I ended up coming home, and then I had to drive my daughter back and forth for some ballet stuff. Now the rest of my family is actually watching her performance. I had to stay back with Jared, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna play with my camera. And I was seeing these people do these like car shots, and I was like, I have nowhere to go. I mean, I'm not even driving, but I'm sitting in my car. And I was just thinking, I wonder what I can do with it. And right now the camera is sitting outside, connected to the A pillar, and I'm on super night mode. Just doing absolutely nothing. First of all, I would have to say, super night mode is crazy. I mean, you just saw how dark it is. And to think I can just vlog out here. All I have is moonlight. There's barely any stars in the sky. There's airplanes. Yeah, I mean, this is truly just a day in the life. I didn't get that much done today. Today it was just super hot, and I didn't really get to do a lot of what I wanted to do. I was gonna go to my shop and I was gonna clear some stuff out, but mentally, I think I'm not really ready for it. One of the things that I want to do, and it's like my initial thought, is I want to have a funeral for my store. And I know maybe that sounds dark or something, but it's more like a celebration of life. I'm not really sad about the store closing. I'm just feeling a little bit anxious about when that chapter closes and the new chapter begins. What does that chapter look like? And I'm sure for most people, that's just the way life is. You know, when you graduate high school and then you go off to college, or, you know, you just started a new job. Those are just things in life that happen. But for me, this is something that I've had for the last 9 years. For the last 9.5 years, every Saturday, I've spent at my store. Minus maybe 2 or 3. And I'm not sure. A lot of my identity was put into my store. And a lot of my identity comes from people that know me from my store. And there's a lot more to me than that, but it's just weird when you're shutting down a piece of you that everyone knows you for. That's why it's important to remember there's so much more to you than your job, or maybe your hobbies, or maybe like you have a famous sibling or something, famous relative. There's more to you than that. And sometimes I think we just get caught up in the titles and the it's kind of amazing. I don't know if you're familiar with Clintus, but the guy vlogs every single day, and he does daily life vlogs, which is amazing. And it's crazy that he can do it day in and day out, regardless of the day. He just continues to document his day. And I could have documented a lot of parts of my day. I just don't do it. I don't deem it to be worthy enough or something, and I just don't press record. But truly, I think if you put forth a little effort and you just press record, you can capture those moments and tell your story and make it a little interesting. For me, I have like a artsy fartsy brain, and I feel the need to overproduce things. This obviously is underproduced, but I will tell you again, super night mode is pretty awesome. Can your nano do that? Huh? Can your nano do super night mode like this? I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. Let's compare. But yeah, today they say there's two kinds of people that consume or create. Today I was a consumer. I ended up doing a lot of brain rot. I watched a lot of Instagram videos for inspiration for the coffee shop, and just videography, editing, and I guess it wasn't a wasted day, but it was more like homework. And I got some stuff out of it. It was entertaining and also interesting. But uneventful day. I guess that's what it is. You know, sometimes you think to yourself, my day was boring. It probably wasn't boring. It just probably wasn't all that eventful. I guess it's just the way you look at it. But you can make uneventful times a little more interesting with a little bit of creativity. But it's too damn hot out here for that. It's nighttime. I'm getting attacked by these bugs, I think. Oh, one thing I want to tell you. So I saw it on the news too. Apparently, there were these certain kinds of butterflies, and they were flying like all over the coast. And apparently, they decided to fly all through my neighborhood. I was taking out the trash, and I saw like hundreds of butterflies just flying all over the place. I tried to film it, but you know, a butterfly is so small, and with my camera, I couldn't get it. But apparently, it has to do with the wet deserts, and a lot of the caterpillars ended up turning into full-blown butterflies, and they were just flying around for food and whatnot. But never seen anything like that. Truly amazing. It was really cool to see. I hope one day you get to see that, and if you don't, get a time machine and go back to the weekend. I believe it was Sunday. That's when it happened. So if you can get a time machine and you're watching this in the future, go back to Sunday and look at the butterflies in San Diego. Spectacular. Have a good night. I don't even know why I made this video, to tell you the truth, but I just felt like making something.